Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up victory. Hit the big score, join the community. We're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Our goal in this betting world will never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the biggie. We're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up? Thank you for that clap, Rob. We are here. We are ready for some football. Football, baby. Football is on the docket here. Just the bet slips on a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, October the 26th. It's spooky season. Halloween is right around the corner. November is right around the corner. And it is Sunday, so you know what that means. The boys and girls will be talking ball today. We are ready to roll. I am coming to you from a beautiful hotel room. Holiday Inn, shout out Holiday Inn, Hot Pog. All of them, I'll probably tag this. I don't know if actually probably wouldn't repost a gambling stream, but you never know. And we will have some fun today. Shout out to them. And we are joined on this beautiful Sunday by C Money, Professor Parlay Rob, who's rocking that. Show off that necklace, bro. Yes, he's been hot. He's been hot lately, and we will be bringing back everybody's favorite segment, and that is the Hold My Earrings with the lovely Jen coming up shortly. We've got a full docket. We've got a full slate. We've got Best Bet. We've got 750 Club. We've got Name Game. We've got the return of Only Scores, and we've got Hold My Earrings before the tabletop. But before we get to that, gentlemen, how are we feeling on Sunday? I'll start with you, C Money. How are you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good. Yesterday was a little tough betting-wise. I missed a few by one or two people and a couple points here or there, so looking to bounce back today.
By the way, happy National Tight End Day. Shout out to all the tight ends that you know, whether they are football players or keisters, for lack of a better term. That being said, Professor Parlay. Yeah, I know, a little tough there, but tough to follow the keister remark. But take it away. How you doing?
Not bad. Yesterday I went 3 for 3 in the sheet. We missed the 750 Club, but everything else hit. Best bet hit. Both the parlays hit. But I just realized I have 31 bets today. So I may not have bet tight ends responsibly today. Because like 22 of the 31 are all tight ends.
That's a brave thing to say with your wife sitting right behind you. I'll tell you what.
Luckily for her, none of it comes out of our account because it's all money I've been winning. So
there you go. Absolutely. Attaboy. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to today. Shout out to the tight ends out there. I know all the sportsbooks are taking so much action on tight ends today, which rightfully so. And you know, it was one of those things too, where you know that the quarterbacks are feeding their tight ends on this day. It's happened like every year that since this has been like a thing. So shout out to that, and I hope everybody makes money. But before we get into any of that making money business, we have to do the thing that makes sure we don't get in trouble. That is the disclaimer. Number one, we are not paid professional gamblers. The four of us on today's show are not. When we have Benny on, he is. We are not. This show is for fun. We would like to be, by the way, just saying. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. We hope we bring you that every single show. And if we haven't, then why are you watching? Please keep watching because hopefully we've been bringing you that fun and entertainment I am talking about. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. Best piece of advice I've ever been given. That's how you can bet responsibly. But if gambling has become a problem, it can be addictive. So please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. It's a national help hotline that can get you to resources in your state or wherever you are. 1-800-GAMBLER. We are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but we are sponsored by Nevin freaking Eyewear. Yes, I'm rocking them. It's actually funny. I was saying yesterday, that I've pretty much the last like couple months I've only really been wearing them inside, so I haven't been wearing them like for what they're purposed for. But I was rocking them all day yesterday, looking cool, polarized, comfortable. They make this face look somehow look a little bit cool, and I am very grateful for them. Shout out to them and I. We're going to post the link. If you click that link, these are the blood phase, by the way, probably my favorite out of the three that I have. If you click that link, tell them that we sent you there. You can get 30% off of one awesome pair of sunglasses, or you could buy one and get two free. Like I said, please click on the link, do your window shopping, pick some awesome sunglasses, and you will get free shipping over $50. So shout out to Nev and I for being our first true sponsor. And now to our next sponsor and a bet. I'm going to throw it over to the Professor Parlay to tell you about Player Profit, and he's going to give you his best bet of the day.
Yeah, so Player Profit is a challenge system where you get 1,000, or if you buy the lowest package, which is $30, it's 10% off with our code JTBS every time you get a package, not just the first time. It's a challenge system. If you buy the $30 package, you get a $1,000 bankroll. It is not yours until you've passed the two challenges. The first challenge is you have to get to 1,200 before you get to 850. So you have to make 20% profit before losing 15% of the bankroll. If you complete that first challenge, you have to do it a second time. So then you have to get 20% up from the 1,200 or wherever you're at before losing 15%. If you hit that, then you at that point you can cash out 70% of profit that you've already made plus 70% of profit that you make going forward. There are tons more of terms and conditions. I would check their website, watch their 2-minute video on their website, but it's a good way to try to earn a big bankroll with not. So let's track it next month. I'm pretty sure this segment here is about 85% so far this since we started it. So if you want to try to take a pick from here, you'd be doing pretty good. But today we're going 49ers money line. I do not understand why the 49ers are the underdog in this game. Like, I know they have injuries. I do. But so do the Texans because Nico Collins isn't playing. And CMC has got over 100 total all-purpose yards in every game this season. And they don't lose anything by Purdy not playing. So, like, the only thing they're missing technically are some receivers, but they've got George Kittle on tight end day, which is the creator of tight end day. He's probably going to go off. I feel like them being underdogs is kind of disrespectful. And giving them at plus 110, I love every bit of this.
Absolutely, man. Who they got again? Because I remember looking at this.
They're playing the Texans.
The Texans, yeah. Texans, who, by the way, are arguably one of the most boring teams in the NFL right now. I don't know either. I mean, it's 2.5, and you're getting plus. Right now, I'm seeing plus 120 for the Niners. I don't understand it one bit. Chris, any thoughts on the 49ers money line for the best bet of the day?
I mean, I like it. I mean, like the professor said, like it just doesn't make sense for them to be plus 100 today. I mean,
plus 120.
The Texans don't have. Okay,
Yeah,
we're 120. The Texans don't have either one of their good receivers. Christian Kirk is out, and Nico Collins. So, like, who was Stroud even throwing to? I mean, maybe Schultz, but he's kind of shied away from him. So they don't still have Joe Mixon. So this game is
strange.
It's definitely gonna be 49ers.
It's a Woody Marks day. Is
Nick
what it
Chubb,
is.
Woody Marks.
Yeah, so I'm seriously Woody and Schultz. Yeah. Well, there you go. There you have it. There's the best bet of the day. Make sure you use our code JTBS to get 10% off when you get your account today. Shout out to Player Profit. And next, we're going to the most inclusive club in all of gambling. It is the 750 Club. Like the professor said, missed by one yesterday?
Yeah. And missed by one, like 3 of the last 4 days, and the other time we hit. So
it's right there. It's right on the cusp. He's hit it a couple times this month.
We're still plus units on it this month.
Still plus money. Shout out to 750 Club. There's one rule of Fight Club. You do not talk about it, but 750 Club. You tell everybody. You tell the person in line at the grocery store. You tell your grandmother. You tell your cousin that you haven't talked to in years. You tell every single person that you can about the 750 Club. And we are going to throw it to our guy. Take it away, Professor.
Who would I be if I did not make it tight end touchdown parlay for the creator of this tight end day, George Kittle? This man had last year on tight end day went 7 for 128 and a touchdown. And he was hurt in 2023. And then 2022, he went 6 for 98 and a touchdown. He loves this day. He's the one that created it, so he should love it. And he typically goes off, not to mention, we talked about it, the 49ers wide receiver room is decimated. So, and I trust Mac Jones to get them the ball. And Mac Jones, I trust. Then we got Cade Otton. This is going to sound weird to people because he doesn't have a touchdown this year. He did get 7 receptions last week, and that wide receiver room is decimated as well. They've got Ibuka, but outside of that, that's it. So that we're starting to see from last week with the injuries to the receiver room, they're going back to Cade Otton some more. He's going to get targets in the red zone. And I think that he gets in the end zone today. And then lastly, the tight end who has the most touchdowns in the NFL was 6 this year, Ferguson. You have a team that has CeeDee Lamb and Pickens, and Ferguson is still has the highest red zone rate on that. When they get inside the 10 or the 20, they go to Ferguson. And we're going to set it and forget it. I got it at plus 14.28, boosted it up to 17. It's actually 17.14, but that's my fault. I did that wrong. Close enough on Fanatics. So you're getting this at just over 17 with the boost. If you don't have a boost, then it's 14 to 1. But there's a lot of boosts out there today on all the sites, especially for tight ends.
Big fan. I mean, that's actually, I think I might have had this before you even said it, so I like it that much.
What's funny, the only thing that scares me is I've seen like a lot of people with these 3, not necessarily this exact 3, but like these 3 included in their bets.
Yeah, no, because a bunch of buddies have been sending me tight ends picks all day, and it's it's actually really fun. Like, is there a National Wide Receiver Day? Probably not.
Well, was it last week? Last week, or whenever was it last week the 49ers and Falcons played?
Yeah. So was it last week? Oh wow.
I think it was last week.
I think it was
last week. CMC and Bijan decided that they needed a National Running Back Day, so they made it last week. And both of them had all-purpose before
they actually say
the game leading up to it.
Damn it! I didn't know about National Running Back Day. Oh man. All right. Well, next year. But
actually, I think CMC actually had 200 total yards.
He did, but I'm just saying 100 plus for both.
Receiving, yeah.
That was crazy.
Fan, huge fan. C-Money, any thoughts? By the way, Jen, if you have any thoughts on this, feel free to chime in.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I mean, with half their teams hurting, like you got to throw the ball to somebody, and they're big dudes. So Ferguson, that guy always is open in the red zone. Like even when he's not open, homeboy is open. Like I've seen somebody like raping on him, like actually on him, and still catching a touchdown.
Yeah,
so.
I saw him on one of the shows I watched this week, and he was saying how like him and Dak are pretty much like at the point of like a kid or like a Kelsey Mahomes. Like they just kind of have like a sixth sense of each other. And then, by the way, Kittle coming off no catches last week, so expect a blow up from him, in my opinion. And then I like what you said about the Otten. I mean, he's the number 2 option right now on that team. So. Yeah, love it. I actually, even though I said the rundown before the show, I do not remember what is next, but I'm just going to bring it up now. It is, let's go. It's the return. The return of Only Scores. Look at this. And the bottom right got blocked for some reason, so CJ's going to have to work his magic and bring up something cool. But it is Only Scores. Yes, it is back, and it is a special tight end edition. I actually removed my own pick from this because I don't feel very good about it. So I instead will throw it to the professor, C-Money, and Jen. The lovely Jen. First, it is Jen's. So does she want to speak on Kincaid or?
No, I just feel good about him. I think let's see what my notes have. I think he's going to get a lot of receptions. I think 30 plus yards.
Love that.
Kincaid
Absolutely. And you can get that. Lock it up. You can get that right around 200. So I like that. By the way, it's not on the graphic, so sorry, CJ. He's not here. He's enjoying breakfast with his family and friends, which is obviously okay. He likes Goddard, so if you want to add Goddard into this, feel free. But we just decided to do 3 for purposes and time as well, because I am going to get booted out of this hotel room at some point. So next is Tyler Warren. I believe that was the professor.
Yeah, Tyler Warren is arguably the best tight end in football this year that prevent them, like Bowers, from doing what they do. But of the healthy tight ends, this guy has been insane this year. Daniel Jones, he's the reason Daniel Jones looks like the true Danny Dimes and not the Danny Dimes we remember from New York. He's a safety net. He gets in the end zone almost. I think it's like every other week he's been in the end zone. I trust him every week. I put him in a parlay every week. So just set him and forget him. I think this one's a lock for today.
Yeah, I mean he's on his way to Rookie of the Year. That's honestly
as he should be.
The Colts might have right now the leading MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Coach of the Year as we speak, which is insane to say. And last but not least, C-Money, you took Tucker Kraft. Tell us why.
I mean, he's Tucker Kraft.
Yeah,
he seems to. I mean, there's not much to say. He's always there. He's a safety blanket. So
I love it. We probably could have.
I mean,
that
facts.
he's Tucker Kraft.
Because if Tyler Warren's not the best tight end this year, then
Yeah,
Tucker
no,
Kraft
absolutely,
is.
and it stinks because Brock Bowers is one of the only things I have as a Raiders fan, and it stinks that he's been hurt all year. But if he was
tell me about
if he was available on National Tight End Day, who knows what he would have done. But I think that there was. I mean, I think honestly, 3. I don't know how old Kincaid is, but 3 of like the youngest or not the young bright tight ends in the league. It's
I think it's only his 3rd or 4th year for.
Yeah, he hasn't been around a long time. I knew that. Yeah, no. So shout out to this, and you got that at 13, or I got it at 1380. If you want to add to that, I'm actually going to do it live. The what it would be if you added Goddard for CJ. Let's see. I'm struggling with doing this right now, so give me a second. If anybody wants to get it before me, feel free. Kincaid, Goddard, and Kraft, and who's the other one? Warren. What a beast! I can't believe that they let the Colts. They're not let, but Warren went under the radar, and I knew watching him in college he was going to be a beast. Oh no, because you couldn't, because DK wouldn't let me do 4 tight ends. That's why I couldn't get Goddard in there. So whatever. That's what I got it at. And shout out, I'm not mad at the sports books for doing that. I completely get it. But come on, man, it's National Tight End Day. Let's cook. All right. Well, that's
let's cook.
And I believe I do know what's next. It is the return of the name game. Same name game. Keep my brother's name out of your mouth. That's my favorite one on here. There is the boy himself in top right, getting ready to tell you about. And you know what? I'm going to move myself over and put myself down here, and then I will tell you. And I'm going back to the well. Okay, look, nothing crazy. I can't bet them because I have no more bets on the month. Well, one of them is down this, but no, the other one, because it has to hit. It has to hit eventually. With Flacco, I think we have a good chance. But no, we're going back to the one that's hit twice already this season, and that is Josh Allen. Oh no, well Chase, yes. Josh Allen and Josh Jacobs to both get a touchdown today. That is plus 211. It's like I said, it's hit twice. There's a reason why it's only just barely 2-1. Set it and forget it. You'll look at the end of the day and you'll have a couple of extra bucks in your account. And then Brown it's Chase.
Chase.
Yeah, Chase and Chase. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, it's Jamar Chase and Chase Brown. I mean, I think that this has the best chance of hitting it now that Flacco is under center. Again, this is to me, this is another set and forget it. You're getting it closer to 3-1, but a little bit less. Probably, depending on your sportsbook, you might get it closer to 3-1. I can't bet them. I mean, I could bet them after today, but After don't go ahead.
That feels like a thing where you need to put all four together.
I mean, say less. I mean, come on.
Like honestly, I like both of those.
Well, doing it right now, and I can tell you live what that would get you,
I mean, Jacobs has scored in 12 straight.
which is
We
crazy.
saw what Jamar's doing, and Josh Allen scores like 80% of the time, and so you're sweating Chase Brown, who had his best game of the year last week.
If you want to have some fun, you can get it at 10-17, all four of them, and I boosted it to 13.
There you go. We'll call that the alternate 750 club.
That's good. I love that. No, I mean, I really like these two, and like I said, I can't have it on my tabletop. I'm going to just go because I'm probably not going to win this Jameis jersey. Today is my last bet to get to 100, but then I'm gonna for the last 5 days of the month, I'm gonna
You're gonna go ham.
Probably have 100 bets in the last 5 days. So we'll have some fun. But that is the same name game. Shout out! I love it. I love this little parlay. See money. Any thought? I mean, the professor just gave his thoughts. Any thoughts on these guys?
I mean,
good,
especially
right?
the Chase. I mean, they're playing the Jets today. Like, I feel like all four of these could actually come through for you today. And I have bet some here and there, and it's one or the other, not both. But today, I feel like this one could probably
I
hit.
appreciate that, Jen. Before we throw it to the best segment that we have on the show, any thoughts on my same name game?
I like it. I love the concept. I love the players. I love the bets.
Well, and we love you. So let's get it to the hold my earrings bets. I'm going to let you take it away because you have to tell us what earrings you have. So I'll throw you. We'll throw you front and center.
Why, thank you. Yes. So today, hold my earrings is with Kate's Lemons.
Ooh.
So just remember, folks, that the holidays are coming up, and your ladies might want some jewelry. And
I know my wife is right over here. I might need to show her.
yes, lemons. If you like lemons, lemon martinis.
She's got lemon earrings on. Yeah,
cool.
She loves
yeah.
it.
So awesome. Well, thank you for this segment. I last week I had a 9-leg parlay. I've toned it down to 6 legs today. And I'm giving you a little bit of motherly advice to start. It's start in about an hour. I love National Tight End Day. Kelsey and Kittle are clearly the godfathers of this day, and I love that they created it. I think a lot of people are betting really heavy on touchdowns. So if you're one of those people that believes the NFL is rigged, pace yourself. Because I would hate for y'all to get too in deep in this and just be running around streaking naked with no shirt on. So I bring your green hat. I did include tight ends in my 6-leg parlay, but I did not include touchdowns. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I've got A-Chain for 3+ receptions. A lot of experts are predicting 50+ yards from him. So really 3+ receptions isn't a stretch based on his history. He had a great week last week against the Browns defense, which is good. And he's got a lot of yards per carry. So A-Chain for 3+ receptions. Pickens for Dallas, 3+ receptions. Experts are predicting over 50 or 55 yards for him. So I don't think that's far-fetched at all. Also 3+ receptions. I put 4+. Yeah, I mean, people were predicting like 5 for him. So I'm good with either the 3 or the 4+ receptions. Every time he touches the ball, good things have been happening. So I'm good with Warren. Coleman, also 3+ receptions. And tight end Schultz for the Texans, 25+ receiving yards. His 2 best wide receivers, Nico Collins and Kirk, are out. So I think he's going to get a lot of targets today and a lot of receiving yards. And finally, for Buffalo, Dalton Kincaid, also 25+ receiving yards. Dropped that prediction down a little bit from what the experts were doing. So overall, altogether, plus 331. A $5 bet would gain you about $21.58. That is today's Hold My Earrings, Kate.
Woo. Let's go. Yeah, I bet it right when I got it at 326, so whatever. It's just slightly under, but whatever. I love this bet. And like you said, I think if you want to be a little bit more conservative, you'd still get plus money if you drop Tyler to 3. But I think this is not even necessarily conservative. It's smart. It's you want. I mean, when you're doing 6-leggers like this, like you really want to be more smart. And if you could you could drop things down below their expectations and still get 3, almost 4-1. That's a smart bet in my gambling. But hey, if you throw $10 on this, you're making a pretty penny. And like you said, $5 when you 21. Like it's a very, very fun bet to track throughout the day. Because let's see. Because is this all?
I think all but 1 or 2. 2 of them, I think, are 4:30.
Yeah,
if you could make that decision just before then.
Oh, no, it's
Colts. I think it's the
Cowboys and the Colts. Yeah, are the 4 o'clock games. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, so you have the option to cash out if you want. I do like. I think you're right, Pat. I think it's in line with what they've been doing. It's conservative yet achievable. And it's a way to include tight ends without being touchdown dependent. Because I think a lot of people are being touchdown dependent today, which I get. Yeah. It's fun. It's sexy.
That's what I wanted to add before you leave.
A little bit different.
That I do appreciate you saying that, because I think a lot of people need to hear that. Is that especially if you think Vegas is rigged, don't go. You have some fun, throw in your little parlays that I'm doing, we're all doing, but know that there's other ways to take advantage of National Tight End Day other than just them scoring.
It's kind of like a balanced portfolio. You want to have a balanced portfolio. You don't want to have everything in stocks.
That's why I bet this as soon as you put it in the Slack.
Diversify your bonds.
Diversify. C-Money, any thoughts on this?
Wu-Tang Financial. Nope. Everything looks beautiful on this.
Shout out. And what were they? Kate Spade Lemons.
Kate Spade Lemons. And I am on the side. One of my side hustles is a personal shopper, and I have Connecticut, Florida, everywhere, California. So if there's something that you or your lady wants, even if it's viral, I can be your girl. If I can't get it, I know someone who can.
All right. Well, yes, sounds good.
All right.
The only one that can hold the candle would be underdogs, just because of dogs. But other than that, it's underdogs. Right. I hold my earrings. So thank you, Jen. We love this segment every Sunday. We appreciate you, and let's win some money. Let's responsibly win some money.
Sounds good. Thanks. Great. I'm bringing my hair dyed husband back.
Professor Slim Shady is coming back to the show for his. Actually, get your fingers ready, boys. Stretch them out if you need to. I mean, Rob's the number one on the power rankings when it comes to pointing. C-Money is certainly getting there. Yep, look at him. He's getting his hands ready. He's getting not just his fingers. He's getting his butterflies on.
It's the Birdman. It's the Birdman. Flies in any weather.
It is green. It is the moneymaker. It is. Little chop. Bang. Oh, my goodness. You guys are just so freaking good at that. I don't even know how you get good at that. I have no idea. It's a mystery of the world. But yes, we're going to go from his better half to himself. Professor Parlay, tell us what you got.
So if you don't know, Pat has not been able to bet the way he wants to bet. So I've decided to just keep throwing up as many bets as possible just to rub it in. Not to mention, I'm right on CJ on PD King's heels for King of the Unit. So I'm trying to get there, and this first one's going to get me there. So this is my PD. This is what's going to get me there, and it's my PD parlay of the day.
Whoa.
So it's kind of fitting that I pass him with it.
Oh.
So we're going Buffalo money line. You got Panthers. Andy Dalton's playing for the Panthers. He was 1-4 last year coming in with the 6.2 yards per attempt, which puts him in line with, if we transfer that to this year, that puts him in line with people like Justin Fields and Jake Browning going against the Buffalo Bills. Set the Buffalo Bills and forget it. Andy Dalton's not beating Buffalo. James Cook, anytime touchdown. He has 5 touchdowns this year. He's gotten in 4 of the 6 games. He's probably going to score twice, but just take them for one. Then we're going Colts -6.5. I moved this line 7 points because I think they're 13.5 point favorites. I moved this down to get us within a touchdown. I think they win by way more than that. But to be safe, I wanted it within a touchdown. And then Jonathan Taylor, 50-plus rushing, receiving first half. The guy is averaging 111.85 yards from scrimmage per game. He has 783 yards rushing and receiving in 7 games. He is going off this year. If Daniel Jones isn't an MVP candidate, Jonathan Taylor could be. Like, that dude has been killing it, and I think he gets 50 of this just rushing alone in the first half. But you give me rushing and receiving, I feel like it's a lock. Then we got Packers money line. This is arguably the one that people are going back and forth on. I don't really understand it. To me, the Packers, yeah, sure, they gave us a scare against Arizona, and they kind of played with their food a little bit, but I think that's going to get them focused this week. I think they get the win. Not to mention, if you pressure Aaron Rodgers, he's proven he will make mistakes, and this team will get a lot of pressure on Aaron Rodgers. I think he throws a couple of picks. I think that's going to be the deciding factor in this game. And then Josh Jacobs has scored in 12 straight games, so just set him down as an anytime touchdown. I got it at 664, boosted it up to 883. Then one of Pat's favorite bets of the all time is 7-point teasers. So parlay number 2 is a 7-point teaser.
You're literally.
I took all of these and dropped them 7 points. So we've got Browns versus Pats, 33.5 over that.
Oh my God.
The Pats have hit 6 of 7 this year, have gone over 33.5. And the Browns, although you would think the Browns, you wouldn't have that many games over because the Browns defense is so good, but they're 4 of 7 have gone over 33.5. And they're actually starting to play a little bit better offensively. So I think that they can put up enough points to keep this in that round. I think the Pats still win handily, but I think the Browns do put up some points, which helps us get over this round. This one is probably the easiest of the day. The Bears-Ravens over 38.5. The Ravens have the worst defense statistically in every single category. I didn't think it was possible, but they're last in every possible category there is. And so the Ravens have gone over in 5 of their 6 games. The Bears have gone over in 6 of their 6 games. Every game they play is over 38.5. So I love this one. Then we've got Eagles versus Giants over 37. The Eagles have gone over 37, 7 out of 7 games. The Giants have gone over 5 of 7 games. They just went 51 points on October 9th in the last matchup alone. And then lastly is probably the hardest one of all of these, which is the 49ers versus Texans over 35.5. They have it at 42.5. I think that's way too high. I would take the under on that if you're betting, but I do like it over 35.5. The 49ers have gone over 4 of 7. The Texans, with one of the best defenses in the league, has still gone over in half of their games of this mark. I think the 49ers put up 24 points to 27 points alone. If that happens, this is going over. So I like this, and then we got this at plus 268. So I'm gonna call that rub it in Pat's face parlay of the day. Last one, the last parlay is my quarterback 100% club. All 3 of these guys have hit this total in every game they've played this year. So we've got Drake May is 7-for-7 going over 200 yards. He's gone for 222, 261, 273, 203, 268, 230, and 287. Daniel Jones, 200-plus yards in 7 of 7. Gone for 288, 212, 212, 262, 228, 316, and 272. The 262 was against the Rams. The 316 was against the Broncos. The defense doesn't really matter. Daniel Jones is cooking this year. Not to mention the Titans have the 14th ranked pass defense. Then lastly, C.J. Stroud, who we talked about doesn't have any receivers, but they're going to be playing. I think they're going to be behind because we believe the 49ers are going to be winning. They're going to be throwing, and he has had 175 yards in 6 of 6 games, going for 229, 244, 233, 204, 207, and 188. And the 49ers pass defense is ranked 18th in the league. So I think not only are we going to see a lot of Schultz catches today, we're going to see Stroud over 175. I got this at 163, had a 10% boost on Fanatics, boosted it to 180. And then lastly, we got the 49ers money line, which we already talked about at plus 110. If we hit all of these, the Petey King can eat my dust.
Oh. I mean, I do commend the pettiness that you are portraying in this. Yeah, hey, I made my bed and I'm sleeping in it. At least I don't owe you anything if I lose.
That's
I
fair.
mean, at the same time, I do love, and I'm gonna have you share the other petty thing that you did as your last call, so I can bet it, but also so the people know just the lengths that you're willing to stoop to.
What do you mean? Me being petty?
Know what you did, what you shared it before we went on live. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. No, first of all, I just want to say in order, I like this. I'd go 3-2-1
Yeah, that's
in
fair.
what I like the most. And obviously, I bet the 49ers right when I saw it. So, C-Money, any thoughts on these bets?
Looks good.
Great thought. I'm actually gonna have to remove this because I'm gonna play a game with my last bet. So I'm actually gonna change the order. So I will go last. So I'm gonna throw it to C-Money in just a second here because we're gonna play a game. It's all like it's Halloween, right?
Wanna play a game?
What's exactly? So that was the professor, and next we're going to go to. I just gotta sip through this. C-Money, let us.
Yeah, so I took Noah Fant for anytime touchdown. Flacco seems to love to throw to this guy. I was a little scared a couple weeks ago that he wasn't going to get his yards, and he came through. I mean, they're playing a Jets defense that's not that great, so he shouldn't have an issue getting this. Kyle Pitts, 4+ receptions. Kirk Cousins likes him, and also just found out that Drake London will not be in the game, so liking this so much more. And then Kittle, 40+ receiving seems pretty simple. With not having a lot of receivers. Sorry about that. A lot of receivers around, and it being National Tight End Day, he should get this easily. Kate Otten is the number 2, so 3 receptions for him seems simple enough. And Tucker Kraft, like we said, is Tucker Kraft, so he'll get a touchdown today.
Lock it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And wait, I like the Fant one. I think people are sleeping on Fant. I do appreciate that this was a tight end only parlay, by the way. I'm weary of not that Pitts will get to the 4. I'm worried. I'm staying away from him in touchdowns parlays just because I'm. I mean, it's Kirk Cousins, so maybe Kirk will.
I think that he's got more of a chance today than he has all season because Penix is dog water and Kirk Cousins is actually a good quarterback.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. Yeah, I think we need to see it. See the ball go through the end zone literally before.
I may or may not have 6 bets that have Kyle Pitts scoring a touchdown today.
I mean, Kittle is certainly the hot topic, and I think. Like Jen said, I think having him at receiving yards instead of touchdown is a smart way to go. Just as Benny would say, shout out to Benny. Quick shout out to Benny. Make sure you're following Better Benny at Better Benny. Betting with Benny is like my favorite song ever. Make sure you're following him. Go subscribe to his Winnable because he gives great picks all day long. Shout out to Benny.
So what tripped me up in reading this list for a second is Kate Otten's name is Case Cotton, which is pretty cool.
Case Cotton.
That's all. I was reading this and I was like, that's what tripped me up. Why I paused and I was like, hold on, we got Case Cotton. Who's that cat?
For reference, I literally just copied and pasted what was in Slack. So that's not on. I did not review it, so that's on both of us. But Case Cotton, that guy is definitely getting 3+ receptions today.
That guy is definitely getting his.
Only on just the Betslips. Right. I think this is a fun bet. All right. Well, now we'll remove this. And so Rob, I put something in the private chat if you don't mind doing for me really quick.
She would. She's not here, but I already know her answer because she hates odd numbers. So 2.
2. Okay, so I'm going to ask the two of you, 1 or 2.
I'll go 2.
1.
So.
You went 2, Rob?
Yeah.
All right. That mean, and I'm going to show you what that means right now. I'll bring this
Kind
up.
of worried.
So that means, so this was, I don't know, I know it might be a little hard to read. This is my original, and I'm going to hate myself if this ends up hitting and I switched it, because I am going to switch it. So I originally had Hunter Henry, Mark Andrews, Goddard. That was number 1, because that's the first one I put in. Number 2, however, becomes Pat Fryermuth. And this becomes 2476. My last bet to potentially win last ditch tight end touchdown parlay to get a Jameis jersey is Hunter Henry, and you guys just voted on it. Hunter Henry, Pat Fryermuth, and Dallas Goedert. And this means, because the Hunter, I was hoping that this might come just because I'm a little nervous about Huntley. But first of all, if that hits, I'll be happy because I bet it and I'll win money. But man, that would be a brutal way to end the month if the first one hits and then this doesn't. If I like Pat, but that brings me because the first one, the Andrews, Henry, and Goddard, those are all 1:00 games. So now the Henry and Goddard are 1:00. So I'll be sweating that out up until tonight if those two score. So this is my last ditch. This would get me to plus about. I'd be up 3 units on 100 bets if this hits, and it was on you guys. So specifically, Rob, you picked this bet.
That's fair.
So yeah, I don't know, having some fun, whatever. And on the other side, I have no more bets because I'm a little B-word.
He cares more about Jameis Winston's jersey than he does the people.
Yeah.
Well, we already know. I already said it. No matter what, I'm coming with like 100 bets that just won't count towards my record.
That was my plan for this all along, was to be in this moment that we're in right now.
Oh, well, promises made, promises delivered. There you go. Yeah, and we did that. When we made that, October 3rd or something,
Yeah.
or it was very early in the month. You heard me say 100 bets. You're like, no. All right, we got to put something on this. Unbelievable. I have 400 actual bets this month anyway. But anyway,
yeah, I mean, you and me both. So don't feel.
Yeah. I mean, if you have 33 tight end bets here, yeah. Gamble responsibly, please. That being said, let's get to the records. I did not update these. I think it's wrong, but barely. I think we're just missing one on this. Yeah, off by 1. Yeah, but and again, this is all going to be where CJ's going to wait till the end of the month, and we're probably going to remove some of these. We'll probably add a C money bet if he would like one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get the best bet added to this for next month, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need that. Is the Hold My Earrings there?
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah,
it's
the bottom left. Yeah.
So hopefully we can add to that. But that's been that. This will all be changed. I'm sure CJ will have some cool looking shenanigans for that because, like I said, some are going to be removed, some are going to be changed, and we'll go from there. But this I know is accurate. There it is, parlay guy Rob. Oh, we got to add C money. That's my fault. I don't think you're even on the. No, we got to add you to the Google sheet anyway, so we'll get that done too. But that's okay.
Well, while we're doing this, what Pat was trying to say earlier was I decided to be petty professor today.
Correct.
And the last 2 days, his goal to try to get to plus units, he was doing 4 guys to hit double doubles, and he missed both of them. The first day he missed by 1, which was his long shot of Cooper Flag. I don't know what he missed it by yesterday, but I decided, why don't I do one and see if I can hit it since he couldn't. And he wasn't doing it. So I've got Luka Doncic double-double, Victor Wembanyama double-double, Karl Anthony Towns double-double, and then the long shot of this, Anthony Edwards for a double-double for a plus 1,400. All of these are minus money with the exception of Anthony Edwards, who's plus 450. But I think Anthony Edwards can get the rebounds in order to get to this. So I feel like we can hit this, and they're going against the Pacers, so it's going to be I think a higher scoring, faster paced game, which could help us get there. So Cat and Wimbyama, they're like Wimbyama is like almost a guaranteed double double. That's why he's minus 500.
Oh wait,
Uh
we have a very special edition.
oh.
I just bet that, by the way. I got it at 1778.
Hey, we
Let's
got
go! Let's go!
Look at this
I am
guy.
with the Katie.
What is up, the Katie Arquette? Oh my goodness! Oh, they're frozen.
Hey. Yeah, we're good
Oh.
now. We should be good. Should be there. Yes.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Nope.
I mean, it's a great picture.
I don't see anything.
How can you not see? I see all of you.
I was
Are
saying,
we
I thought-
moving?
I
Are
thought
we
it was-
moving?
I thought it was me. I was like, did my service go out?
Are we
No, we're
moving?
here.
I'm not seeing anything. All I'm seeing is CJ's name. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm moving.
Son of a biscuit.
I mean, it's a wonderful still shot.
Can you really
Great
call
still
yourself? I
shot,
don't know how to
maybe
win
now.
money when you're king of the units.
Bueller.
It's an
Look,
wonderful-
CJ turned into John Cena.
Unbelievable.
PDC. No.
You guys look great. Not gonna lie. It's great.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we
hear you.
can.
There's just no motion. But yes, I have the Katie Arquette with me.
Hello.
I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. Hello.
So all of these guys want signed stuff.
Okay.
I'm not gonna beg, but that would be, please.
I mean,
I
that'd
make
be
that
awesome.
happen.
I will,
Okay.
and I'm
All right.
I'm close enough. I can beg in person.
That's facts.
But yeah, so just wanted to say, hey everybody, happy
Hello.
National Tight Ends Day. Paul.
Wow, this is a treat.
Hat.
Yes. I said that earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, did you? I'm proud of you.
Well, I used the word keister, and I threw Rob off. Yeah.
You did,
Yeah.
and you did pause. A strong pause.
Strong pause.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, have a good one. I'm wrapping things up,
Yes.
and he's actually getting ready to leave, so we got to do the whole goodbye thing.
This was.
Oh, there
You're moving now. You're moving
Now
now.
we're there.
now
you're
we're moving.
moving.
Now we're moving. So now we have the actual Katie Arquette. See,
Let's go.
we're there now. Yeah. So everybody's here.
Hope it's a better.
What a treat.
I don't know what where it paused.
Yeah, we don't know.
What a Sunday treat for just the Betslips. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Shout out to Katie. Thank you so much for hopping on.
You know, if you're on Twitter right now, go to the KT, like the actual letters, KT Arquette.
Yep.
That's
Oh
where
yeah.
you're finding her. The
Unreal.
goat over here. She's incredible.
Unreal.
I have
Yeah.
way too many stories of things that her and I have done that are not that have reached statute of limitations. To be very clear,
Yeah.
so we cannot be in trouble for them. But
No.
Whoa.
still out there.
NDA.
India.
Yeah, everybody have a good one. We'll see you. Take it easy.
All right, go Giants.
Yes.
F you, Chris.
Wow, what a treat that was, guys. I love it. Absolutely great. Yeah, go follow at the.
Pat, before you go, I know you have like 9 minutes to get out of that room.
Correct.
I'm gonna
Thank you
read
for
off.
the
I'm gonna
reminder.
read off my forget that dime bet for everyone. It's 12 legs. It's something from every game, and it's $4 to win $800. So
You cooked this up last night.
I did cook this up last night with some whiskey in me. But we're going Buffalo money line, 49ers money line, Bijan 70 plus rushing, Roma Dunze 40 plus receiving, Patriots money line, K. Dotton touchdown, Tyler Warren touchdown, Josh Jacobs touchdown, Travis Kelce touchdown, under 66.5 in the Cowboys Broncos game, Bengals money line, and over 31 points in the Giants Eagles game. That is a plus 18,028.
Whoa.
And it is $4.38 to win $794.02.
Wow.
And it may be more. I did that on Caesars because I threw like $5 on Caesars just to throw a bet, and I actually hit a parlay for $45 on a plus 800. So I'm putting all that money into today.
I mean, couldn't. Why not? Why not? At this point, I don't have any last calls. My last call is that Prepare for 100 bets in 5 days from Poolside Pat.
Let's go.
And definitely go check out my poolside review of Holiday Inn Hop Hog. Shout out to Holiday Inn Hop Hog.
How was their breakfast?
Oh my goodness, great question. Unbelievable. It might be. And I'm not even just saying this, and they're not going to watch this. So, I could not believe the amount of food that they had. It was pastries. They had corned beef hash. They had sausage links, which were great. They had a cheese omelet. They had plain omelet. They had this awesome pancake maker that you just press OK and it spits out 2 perfect pancakes. Like it was unreal. I cannot.
So
tell you
I'm
how awesome
assuming if you took the ferry, you are actually in New York now, right?
Yes, I'm in Long Island,
Okay.
or
Okay,
on Long Island, in Long Island. I don't really care.
I figured if you took a ferry, you were not still in Connecticut.
No. I'm currently on the island, as they say, which I don't really care about that. But no, I'm not in Connecticut right now, but I am still able to bet. Thankfully, it's a little different, but whatever. I'm still making bets. Maybe that's why I couldn't do the.
That probably is what it is.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably why I couldn't do more than 3 tight ends. So, all right, well, that'll do it, boys. Hey, we made it under the gun, so we're doing all right. Let's get kicked out of the room. Everybody enjoy your football. I very much. That was a treat, man. Shout out to DK Arquette. Make sure you go follow her. She's an awesome professional wrestler, actress, and you might realize that her last name being Arquette. I'm not quite sure if they're actually related. I could be wrong about that, but
I know when she won her first title that he was there.
he was the referee.
Yeah, but I think it's just a play on things. I don't think they're actually related. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Could be wrong.
That'd be kind of cool though.
She is awesome. She gets bloodied. She's a freaking warrior. So shout out to Katie Arquette, and I can't wait to get a signed picture. But anyway, gentlemen, thank you guys so much, and ladies, shout out to Jen. We will be back tomorrow with Monday Night Football, regular time, 5:30 Eastern. Rob will be sitting in the parking lot of a bowling alley, as well as probably CJ will be in his car. C-Money, you're more than welcome to join us. Maybe we'll have Benny back. Who knows? But make sure you are following at Just the Best. It was proudly presented by Fans for Sports Network, Nevin Eyewear, and Player Profit. Here at Just the Best, we bring you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips.
Yo,
Betslips. No yeet after the music because I have to get out of this room. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy your football. Much love. Let us play you out.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.